Hello, my wonderful friends. Magus with you on a beautiful day in Asha. I am beyond excited. My friends, my gifting is dreams and visions. And last night I had a dream that is going to change your life, my friends. And it's a funny one. It was cute, but deep and powerful. My friends, in my dream, I was out in a field and there was a plant, a young plant, and it was out of the ground. And I picked it up and I could feel it trying to wiggle down like it wanted to get in soil. It needed to get in soil. And I was looking around and I saw a little pot. And I just took it real quick, dug a little hole and stuck it in that little pot. And the most hilarious thing I ever seen in my life started happening. Its face was the flower and its arms were the branches, and he had two little leaf hands. And he started digging the soil out of the pot with his little leaf hands, throwing it. It was comedy, my friends, but because it wasn't good soil. It's not what it wanted to live in, my friends. Because get this, a plant, you are what you eat. They take the nutrients and what's in the soil and it becomes them, and they grow, and it didn't like what was around. It didn't want to take that into it, and it's throwing it out. And then it leans over the pot and it's picking up other soil and testing it for the pH and nutrients, and is it too muddy, is it too rocky, and then it reached over and it grabbed a pile, and this is where the message came from. It sniffed it. It gave it a sniff test, and oh my God, my friends, my heart leapt with joy because I felt Spirit tell me we need to give things the sniff test, my friends. Spiritually, it's just like physically. We become what we feed on. It becomes us. If your world religion, if your priest and your holy book are feeding you something, it's going to become you, my friends. And we need to take an honest look and see, is this what we want to become? We need to look a little more closely at our stories. Quit trusting priests and books. My friends, there's a book written inside of you called The Divine Spark that the Creator put in there so you can't be deceived. If you give it the sniff test, you're going to know. You can take that soil and see if it smells like doo-doo. My friends, you're going to know. So start reading some of the stories. And I think a lot of the atrocities going on around the world will stop. My friends, I don't care if it's the Bible, the Quran, the Gita. Let's take an honest look at it. And the stories. If you have a God that sends good and evil, He can heal or send sickness and disease. My friends, if there's stories about going in and killing men, women, and children, and you think that's okay, you've probably been sitting in that pot too long, taking in that bad soil inside of you where it's become you, and you're fine with killing men, women, and children and taking their spoils. How about stoning your children when they're disrespectful? Take a sniff of that. I tell you, that smells like, to me, you better back up, my friends. People sending their little daughters in strapped with bombs to blow up people in a cafe, innocent people. My friends, take a sniff of that and wake up. Start taking your little leaf hands and throwing that out of your pot, my friends, and finding some good soil that feels and smells like love and peace and joy and kind and God good. My friends, if you've been sitting in that soil so long that you think God is angry and hateful and kills men, women, and children, but has a good reason to do it. I'm picturing right now a very old plant sitting in its pot, and it's all soured. That's what the Bible says, and that's what the Quran says, and they're just withered, my friends. Start getting that soil out of your pot and get the true word, my friends. And then I started thinking about Asha 16. Listen to this. When man sins, or thinks, speaks, or acts in error, it is against his nature. For he comes from good spirit and will return to the good spirit. Get this, get this. God put the good mind, the divine spark in all his creatures. So it has a guide at all times. There's a guide inside of you. My friends, it can smell the different soils. My friends, it can find truth, find the original word. And then I love this. Listen to this, my friends. It says, it's how the seed knows to climb out of the ground and become a plant, how the planets stay their course, and how man will find his way home to Asha, the highest truth. Truth, my friends, inside of you is a guide to truth, a guide to what's right, my friends, to sniff out what's wrong. My friends, start getting that bad soil out of your pot and start bringing in the good soil, the true soil. My friends, be love, be peace, be joy, be kind, my friends. And stop listening to the lie and illusion. Quit reading their books. Quit going to their churches and synagogues and temples. My friends, go to that temple in you. You are the temple of God. The book is inside of you. The Christ rises inside of you.